Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's a return from the 7. Already we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
Ready?
Right away to begin this game, Brock. A chance to take the lead as they are gifted first and goal. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt. Kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Cowboy 80.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Sampson from the pistol. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
First down now, ball at the 33. A handoff here to Sampson. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. This time it's a passing play. Chased out to his right. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Sampson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. They're throwing it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action and makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. Toss left side for Irving. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down.
Kate, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, here's Lamar. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they'll advance this down to the 5. 30-yard line.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it down at the 33. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 60 Bison.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Three. Ready. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Trap alert. Check out.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 1-point game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Tyler Wallace on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So 1st down from the 41.
No, we changed
They go play fake with Jackson. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. The Browns get there and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at third and very long. Third and long for him here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They motion Bateman over right. Running it after the penalty. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat, throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing here. Pass complete to Walker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know. you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Lamar. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Now here's Lamar. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Some pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
2nd down carry for Sampson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, Kings. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. He's going to throw this one. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. We've set it downs from the 37.
Let's go now. Johnny Lions. Hey, Motion, you see it. Motion.
A throw here on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
So we read them, give it to Simpson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Ready.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And they take this in for the score. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Okay, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Lamar back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Oh, we changed it.
Here's Jackson to throw. It is cut left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get a chunk in for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set to go now from the 35. Jackson's gonna throw again. This is completed downfield directly. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Charging down the middle, and they block it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Jackson. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
They've got a man in motion. The give now to Mitchell. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Here's Mitchell again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Return it.
From the gun, Jackson. That one finds his man, likely. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Teammates notice. You know, they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
First down from the 41. A give to Mitchell, running left. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7.
Go ahead.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And they hold him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. This one left for Lamar. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Mitchell on the carry. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
No, we changed it. Hey.
Lamar now from the gun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. They send a man in motion. Jackson now on third. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens tie us up 28-all. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Sampson from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Passing now on second and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Have it on the teeth, and they will kick it away here. Wallace with a return here. This makes it up to the 25. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing again is Lamar. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First down, here's Lamar. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
DC, right?
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Jackson to throw it. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hold the check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go now. Steady.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's got a man left. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now. Brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. They're in a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. Rocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Lamar. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
On first down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offensive line fast.
At the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Connecting on the slants. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
First and 10 from the 32. Lamar throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now they send their back in motion right. Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down to the 28.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
No, we changed it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Cut out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Receiver in motion, going left. From the gun, Jackson. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He has just taken a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Setting up, second and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. So once more, following the penalty, here's another second and goal.
No, we changed it. Finish up. Report.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, or even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he can get the first down.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Defense looking for a stop. Extra DB out on third and goal. Now it's Jackson. Buying some time right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll go play action. Catch made over the middle. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready? Let's go. Hut, hut.
And off to Simpson. There he goes again. At the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns scored by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This is Allen to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And this one doesn't go far. Trying to set this up quick.
Brought down by Martin Emerson. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here he is to throw. That one finds his man, likely. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns have it now on his 8th pick of the year. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Tyler with a chance to run it here. So the Browns come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses